Hi everybody. A slightly puffed out sup junkie here, back on the beach. Let's turn this round. Let's get this party started. So, tech racing selections. The first fleet that are going off are the juniors and the challenge tour. So the juniors here are up for selection, and they're up for selection for the ICF team. You're allowed 4 male paddlers and 4 female paddlers for the juniors. That's really good if they want to go off and compete. It's just brilliant. And yep, junior for the ISA is 1 male and 1 female. So you want to come first in this event if you want to go to the ISA event too. So okay, off they go. Got James Little, Charlie Little, Carmela there. We've got Max T as well, with Andrew T too. So off they go. Looks like James Little in the lead. And the other young lady is, let me find her, I think it's Tess. Oh, she's just fallen in. Okay, let's find out who that is. Tess Page, so younger sister of Annabelle Page. Back on that board as quick as you like, no messing there. Hi Tom and John, thanks for watching. Yeah, we've got the juniors here. Mr. T taking some shots there. He's just trying to find the right line because people just, people just get in the water. Of course, they want to watch what they're watching and just get in the way without realising they're getting in the way. So he's the dad of one of the young kids. So, and that I think is Dan Brooks from GBSUP. So let's have a look and see how these guys are doing. So this is a tech race. I think they have 2 laps, I think. Let's have a look. See if we can find the information. Sunday tech race. 3 laps, 2 laps. Okay. I think 2 laps for the juniors and the challenge, and then for all the others it is 3 laps. So they're going out to that red buoy, back into this little orange buoy, hang a right, go up to the red buoy, hang a left, and then come back to the beach. We're going to have beach runs, which is always really, really exciting. They're going to set the next fleet off now. And this is the 14-foot ladies. So all those who are not in the selection race. So the selection races for the 14-foot class are going at the end. So we'll have the men's and the women's at the end. Again, to keep those who are up for selection in a clean area. So there's no messing, there's no problem. So here we go with the ladies. 14-foot hardboard. BJ there, Helen Trehane. Who else can I see? Lydia, Sonia Brotherton. Off they go. Sarah Maxey. And the prones. So off the prones go. You've got Milky Byatt, you've got Molly Roodhouse, Mark Norton, Sam, can't remember his name, but off they go. So off they go. Looks like Lydia is in the front for the 14-foot female hardboard and ice up actually, because you've got Helen Trehane there on her trusty red race board. So the juniors and the challenge are going around the course now, and I cannot see who that is in the lead. Not sure who that is, but we're looking out for the juniors. I think it's James Little. Yep. So James Little is well in the lead there. He's got 2 laps of this course to go with a beach run in between. So, hi Karen, how you doing? We've got James Little leading the tech race at the moment by a little way actually, and he's back on his SIC board. He did get back on that loco board for the sprints, a tiny little pintail 19-inch board that he used to ride when he was, I don't know, 12. He's now 18 and he's now on a beautiful SIC. Not sure how wide it is. Karen, do you know? 23, 22? Not sure, but he's doing fantastically well. Look at him leading out. So, and then just going around that first buoy, that top buoy, the prones are out in the lead, and you've got VJ ahead at the moment, and looks like Lydia in second place. So James is coming in here. Let's have a look at these beach transitions. So you grab your board and run. You've got some stones here. He's just checking that no one is really behind him. Round the flag, and off we go again. Nice, very nice, very nice. So we've got the prones just going around that little orange buoy there, and we've got Max T here. Hi Will, welcome to the show. Max T here in second place. Well done, Max. And yeah, let's see him go round the turn. Definitely quicker than his dad. Whoops, don't drop that paddle. Okay, Max T, brilliant stuff, Max, well done. And then coming in hot, third is Shaq Thomas from the Channel Islands. And that looks like Charlie Little in fourth place. Amazing stuff. So 4 juniors will qualify for the ICF team if they want to go to Florida. Only 1 will qualify for the ISA event. So around that transition. Well done, Charlie. Good stuff. There's Andrew T there. He's doing a lot for junior racing. Oxford SUP Club. He's going to have a clinic for juniors I think in August. So check that out. You can also always contact Andrew about that. If you're interested, you've got juniors. They're going to be doing a day's clinic with, I think, maybe some of the, our best paddlers. So here come the girls. This looks like Tess, first place for the girls. Sit on the thing and just get them coming in straight in, maybe. Just giving my husband some top tips rather than standing in the water all the time. So this is Tess, doing really well. Her sister's done incredibly well, so we're hoping that Tess will become, one of our junior girls, because she's got a good family behind her, and she's currently in the lead for the ladies. And then this young man is, let's have a look. I think this is Dan Brooks. Well done. And I'm not sure who this lady is. Oh, she's a challenge tour. She's challenged. And here are the prone guys. You got Milky Byatt there, Andrew Byatt and Molly Roothouse. This is her patch. She's from Gilly Beach. And just an incredible athlete. This is Liam coming here, VJ and Mark Norton. So great racing from them. VJ currently in the lead for the ladies 14-foot hardboard. And who's coming up next? Sonia Brotherton, Helen Trehane and Lydia. So this is going to be a tight, and you've got a young lady on a prone coming in there, who's going to try and squeeze in. I'm not sure who she is. Is that Jess? That's not Jess. Oh, it is Jess Georgelin. So off they go. Helen and Sonia just ahead. Oh, a bit of a sticky start there from Sonia. Great prone start. I mean, look at that glide. That is incredible. Lydia just behind Helen and pretty level with Sonia. Whoop. Sarah Maxey, and on the NSP you've got Annabelle Ewer. And I think the lady on the with the green top is Georgie Page, mother of Annie Page and Tess Page, I think. So this is great racing, and these guys are going to finish, and then we're going to have the next wave up, which will be the 14-foot men. Hi Paul, hi Brian, how are you doing? Hi Amy, nice to see you watching. 21.5-inch board, goodness me. And talk of the devil, here he is. Well done, James. Brilliant, look at that. Won by a country mile. Fantastic job, James. I mean, just, you know, you blink and it's done, isn't it? But there's your winner of the juniors. And if James wants to go to the ISA or the ICF, Denmark, Florida, he's got his place. So that is fantastic. Great new board. He's had a couple of years where he's not really been interested in racing SUP boards. He's been foiling and wing foiling. He was out yesterday, but he's back in the game, and he's such a talent, and he's got a great, you know, he comes from a great family, and they're all quite sporty, busy people. So that's really a great result for him. This is Max. Max T coming in second. Great paddler. Well done, Max. Look after that board. So Max has come in second. That's fantastic. Oh, well done, Amy. I'm glad you were able to catch up, though. That's really good. So here comes Jacques Thomas in third place. Amazing paddler, amazing young man. Loves the sport. Super stoked by everything to do with SUP and the water. Loves it. Loves his mum. Loves her. You know, they have a lot of support with each other. Travel together. And he's just a great paddler. So 12 years old, Jacques Thomas, third for the juniors. Beautiful stroke as well, beautiful paddling. Well done, Jacques. And then coming in fourth will be Charlie, younger brother of James Little. So Charlie Little, and he's on that Loco super skinny board, 19 inches. Used to be James's board, but James has progressed to that 21.5-inch SIC model. So Charlie's coming in hot, and really nice to see the brother of James racing as well. Just checking there's no one behind him. He can chill out a little bit and not have to rush and make an error. Oh, like that. Sorry. Famous last words. Here come the prone guys. So there's Andrew T just letting those guys go past. Andrew Byatt, medalist at many events worldwide. Really strong, really great prone paddler. And Molly Roodhouse, who is just epic. She is an Amazonian, paddler, shape, shoulders to die for, and so strong. And this is where she trains. This is her home patch. So Andrew T is finished. The prones are going out for 2 more laps. And you've got Liam coming in here. Another prone paddler. And BJ. So BJ is lying in first place for the ladies. And for the junior girls, it looks like Tess Page on the SIC board again. You know, it's great that these families paddle together. Goodness me. You've got the Blue family, the Pie family, the Page family, the VJ family, all the families. It's great. We all travel to events together and share everything. And so there's VJ. She's got another lap to go. One more lap on that quite unusual bark board. We don't see many of those around, but she loves it. She loves it. Mark Norton coming in here. Again, Mark, originally from South Africa, and his son had a couple of golden years with paddling on a prone board. There we go. There is Tess coming in first for the girls. Well done, Tess. Brilliant stuff. Sonia Brotherton lying in second place. Lydia, third place. Helen Trahane, fourth. So Sonia will be delighted with this because she's just not paddled, and she's on a new board. She's not paddled much. She's been doing other things, which means she's super fit, but not maybe not paddling fit. So that is Georgie Page, Annabelle Ewer. So all the mummies are paddling as well. Mind that head on that. Wow. Someone's squeezing in there. Jess Georgelin flying on that board. Annabelle Ewer. And we've got young Dan Brooks finishing there. Sarah Maxey just going around for a third lap. And this young lady is finishing for the Challenge Tour, getting that practice in. I think there might be Lee. Well done Lee. Good job, getting on the water as much as possible. Nice board. Unusual. So, one more lap for these. Hi Chris Jones, thanks for watching. We are watching the tech. Hi Andrea, we're watching the tech here. Graham, Caitlin, nice to see you all checking in. I think the sun has gone for the day. The sweatshirts are back on. The breeze is up a little bit more again. We don't have that sunshine to keep us super warm. My partner in crime, Martin and Nat, have driven home. They've got an 8-hour drive to get back to Norfolk. It's a long way, isn't it, to come for a race or two. But Nat was delighted. She came second in the distance in the hard ladies 14-foot fleet, not the selection race. And yeah, she's done amazingly well. So she should be very, very pleased with that. Dave, nice to see you checking in. I think this is Carmela coming in. Good girl. Nice to see these juniors, isn't it, on the water. And I can see the prone. Just keep calling them the prone guys, including Molly. Steaming along here, Milky and Molly steaming along, so strong. I mean, Molly is just keeping up with Milky, which is incredible, isn't it? She's that good an athlete, and you know, Andrew Byatt, Milky has got so many years' experience under his belt. Super strong paddler, very, very fast, and Molly is just, you know, keeping up with him, which is great. She came second overall in the distance, men and women, on prone, so good for her. All that spray coming up at your face constantly. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's had a go, but I don't think I even stayed on the board. I just lay on the board and tipped over. Amazing skill, really, really good skill. So congrats to Andrew for winning the prone. Brilliant stuff. Molly winning for the ladies. Fabulous stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, those boards are narrow and tippy. Narrow and tippy. And look at the little pintail on it. Great stuff. So let's see where we are now. We've got Liam, I think, coming in on the prone. And Jess. VJ, looks like VJ. She's winning well here, VJ. I mean, she's such a strong paddler from Jersey. VJ Thomas. And she is winning very well here today. 100 metres in front of the others. So, and it's going to be a race for second, third, fourth, definitely for these ladies. This is not a qualifying or a selection race. This is the ladies 14-foot class. And up in amongst them is Helen Trahane on her red paddle inflatable. So she again is that strong. Here's Liam coming in, finishing second for the men. Well done to him. Amazing. Such a skill. VJ, here she comes. So she's done well. She's definitely wanted this race. So fabulous stuff. It's been a long weekend for these paddlers. There's been as always when there are three disciplines, there's a lot of waiting around, and that's not easy for the paddlers. So looks like in second place, Lydia. Amazing. I know I keep saying it, but she is strong. She's really upped her game over the last couple of years, really put in the hard graft. and she appreciated me saying that on, it makes her realise that, it's validation for what she's doing. Someone else is recognising that. And yes, Lydia, we absolutely are. Mark Norton in third place for the boys, and look at this, Sonia's desperately trying to come back. We do not need Lydia falling in like she did earlier, but Sonia's come a little bit too close, unfortunately, and Lydia is in second place. Helen in third, just took that leash off just in the right time, nick of time. Sonia in fourth place, Georgie Page in fifth, Annabelle Ewer in sixth, Jess George Lynn in second place for the prone ladies, and Sarah Maxey bringing up the rear. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Grandad and Gran, David, it's lovely that you've found where to watch the live feed, because Anna was really trying to help you out so that you could watch it, and I'm really pleased that you've been able to watch your grandchildren, who are very talented, and your daughter, of course, just race so brilliantly well. We're very proud of them. I remember interviewing Anna and the boys in 2018 at Rutland Water, and they were lovely then, and they're lovely now. They're a lovely family. Credit to their parents for sure. And yeah, it's been a good show, and they've done incredibly well. Great to see James back on the water on a SUP board. So yeah, well done for finding the live feed. Well done for checking in, and great that you've been able to message us as well. So I'll let them know that you've given a good shout out. So yeah, you can just see James up there, just there. So I think James may well be racing again in the men's. I don't know. Again, it's bitter wind. Look at that wind. Chilly. So this is the men's 14-foot race, and then directly after that we'll have the selection race, which is going to be so exciting. So this is just all the men who don't want to race in the don't want to be in the selection process. You've got Simon Lynn, Alex Jessel, Hugh, Andy Halliday, Eric Armada, Amanda, as we've nicknamed him. James Little is going to do this too. Good job. Just getting out there and getting on the water. Who else have we got? Tom Price-Davis, Dave Ewer. 30 seconds. Joe Jones. Let's just stand back a little bit. So this is going to be fast. This is going to be exciting. So yeah, get yourselves back a little bit. So Paul, David, Tom Price-Davis tucked up there. Yeah, let's see who's. Let's see who. You're welcome, David. You're welcome. Let's see who's going to get on the water and get up and standing first. James Rhodes, super start there. Andrew Halliday, super start. Denzel in the orange top on the far right. He's had a bit of a shocker in the sprint, falling in twice. Dave Ewer's up there as well. So off they go. Big field. River Ninja, Eric fell in. Never mind. He will really love racing. He loves racing. Very passionate about it. Definitely worth following on social media. Lots of fun involved there. So he's always good fun. So the boys are off. So we're going to wait for these boys to finish. And that's quite a big fleet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Over 20, 22, 24 paddlers. So that's great. And that's just the guys who are not going for selection. The guys who are going for selection and the ladies are in their separate fleets. So there is no messing, no aggro, no interference, whatever. Nothing that will stop them from just competing at their very best and being selected. So they've gone round the first buoy. Are there any fallers? There's a couple of tentatives there. Tentative turns. They've all, they'll spread out now and it'll make it easier to go around the buoy. But it looks like it is James Rowe who is in the lead. He's been paddling really well this year and at this event in particular. So Yep, he's currently leading. Denzel is up there. Daddy Ewer is up there, I think. Okay, let's see when they're a little bit closer. Hi Gabrielle, thanks for checking in. The weather's changed a little bit. It's got a little bit breezier, but we're still here. We've got a couple of races to go. And then we're done again for another event. And then we move on to... Where do we move on to? We've got Calshot coming up and the Beadnell Belter. So check out the GBSUP website if you're not on there and you are not, get yourself on their mailing list, because all the information will come out on an email. If you're not on social media and you don't spot the information on social media, sign up for their newsletter and then you won't miss a thing. So the boys are tentatively turning around. Looks like Eric Armada has caught up actually. He was in last place, he's now gone past 3 guys at the back, so it's good, isn't it, when you have a fall and you don't really want that to happen, you then put the hammer down and go for it big time. Right, James is well in the lead. James Rowe from GBSUP. I can see Denzel and I can see someone else. I'm not sure who it is. We'll check when they come in for the beach run. So 3 laps for these boys. It's about 2.7k. It was extended. Hi Neil, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. Hi Sam Rutt. We've got the selection races after this one, Sam. This is the men's 14-foot hardboard and ice-up race. And we've currently got James Rowe in the lead. So this is all for team series points for GBSUP. Hi Cheryl, thanks for watching. So, who have we got? James. Oh, okay, this is James Rowe and James Little is in 2nd place. David, I hope you're still watching. So James has just done the junior selection, won that, and he's now in 2nd place for the men. So fair play to him for just getting out there and smashing it out of the park, basically. There's James Rowe from GBSUP. Blue flag, blue flag. All of the flags, well done. So James, I didn't recognise him because I forgot. Louise, hi, thanks for watching. James Rowe in 2nd place. Denzel in 3rd. Mr. Ewer in 4th place. Just in 4th place. Going to squeak in there on the inside. Now in 3rd place, well done. Joe Jones in 5th. Awesome. Paul